13 of the 14 hours is gone. This is the California coastline, somewhere north of San Francisco. We have been along the Aleutian Islands, never more than a half an hour from land. This whole trip from Hong Kong. After the Bering Sea, Japan, Alaska, down the Canadian coast. Just had breakfast. We all had a little sleep here and there. I wonder if that's Sonoma Bay, if we're north of San Francisco. Remember when we stayed there?
Want me to get it on video?
Rick Warner and Norman Lambert. Norman's got to jump on an airplane for Chicago in half an hour. Hey, Paul. Paul DiMartini. My out-of-town friend.
Let me do this.
It's on.
It's on or off?
It's on.
Yeah, I know. The San Joaquin Valley. It's the coastline. Oh, there's San Joaquin Valley. Big lake.
Big town down there. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Beautiful, clear day.
Mm-hmm.
That was one thing in China, you could never see a clear day.
The coast.
This is the upper end of the San Francisco Bay, I do believe. There's Berkeley and Oakland, and over there is San Francisco. And with the normal fog rolling in. What do we see the temple?
Starting out from Los Angeles, report in 6 minutes. The upcoming 25 minutes.
I see. You got the lens cam on, Rob.
Stuff again.
Hey Bob, I just wanted to, in Chinese medicine they got some great stuff. And it's burned up, but it's burned to ash. So I'm sure it will really help your cold go away.
What's the theory?
The theory is it's all that unused food that you ate. And your body's only 25% efficient burning that food, so you might as well give it to somebody else when you're done with it. See you, Bob.
Larry? I'll give this to Larry. I'll give you a grade on
I
this,
think it'll
okay?
take on in Arizona.
Extemporaneous speech.
Don't tell people, just give them that stuff. It's great stuff.
And we're coming down to the LA Basin.
Here's the mask.
Yeah. There's LAX. We're on our downwind leg. And we are basically back in the old US of A. I'll see USC this way. Can't quite see USC. See the Coliseum. I'm just running out of battery. Just seeing USC here. There it is.
Please be seated for landing.
some wonderful music. Everywhere we go, we've been to 3 factories. They all have stores at them. Went to the silk factory. We went to the sandalwood fan factory. What was the other one we went to? I forgot the other factory.
Silk, sandalwood. I can't think of it either.
Went like a pig. Come over here.
Marilyn, how'd you like that climb, Marilyn?
Seven stories, and we made it in, I'd say a minute and a half, wouldn't you guys?
It's a trooper here.
Yeah.
Record time. Su Chow. 500,000 people. Get the city quick.
Suzhou 800 styles.
Helicopter on, give it a side view here.
Marilyn's top of the world here.
The document. There's still 2 more flights, but they won't let us go at
There's the other Marilyn, and there's Kim, and there's Linda.
To get Americans to the top and not let them down.
There's Karen. Nice smile, Karen. Rocky, what do you say? Hey.
Hey, this is high up here.
Supposed to come up and talk to God. Don't be the higher.
Talk to God.
I want you guys to know that they took the stairs out after they came up.
Well,
From here on, you jump.
That's right.
jump. So these somebody that was up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get hustling.
We're really screwed.
Okay. Suzhou. Where are we? We are at the North Temple Pagoda. It's 9 stories. We climbed up 7. Not 10 something. There's a whole big garden area. These guys want money. So I think I'll take out some aluminum money and give them some pennies.
Okay, if we could take our seats again, we'll get started.
Is that on?
This is an extension of Llewellyn campus because Llewellyn campus is so close, only 2 bus stops away. So I hope next time if you have a chance to visit Shanghai, do come to Fujian. And first of all, I'd like to introduce my colleagues here. First person sitting next to me is Professor Ray Mingjie from the Department of Enterprise of Business Management. Next to him is Professor Sen Wei Jia. He visited USC last year and was there for 1 year as a visiting scholar. Next to him is Professor Sang Kun Tang. By the way, he's going to visit the University of Tennessee next January 1995 as a visiting scholar. And next to him is Professor Yao Jibing from the Department of Accounting. The last person, but not least, is the gentleman called Llewellyn. Visiting USC as a visiting scholar. I think that's part of the exchange between the 2 universities. So you will be there by October, or at least before November.
This is the view out of our room.
Out there somewhere about there is the Funan University. We're looking basically east through a corner of Shanghai. We're looking about north here. The main city is behind us. The air has been about like this all day. Yesterday there was quite a storm come through. I thought it might clean the air, but as you can see it didn't. 13 million people, very little pollution control laws here.
And a tributary of the Huangpu River, which is on the left-hand side. And talking about the Huangpu River, still is another tributary of the Yangtze River. So we're now on the bridge. And on the building on the left-hand side is the Shanghai Mansions Hotel. And this building used to be called Broadway Mansions in 1930s. And now we're getting to the river on the left-hand side, which is Huangpu by name. This river we're not crossing is not Huangpu. This river we cross is Shuqiu Creek. It's a tributary of the Huangpu River, which is on the left-hand side. Okay, on the right-hand side is the Bund area. This is the Bund area. B-U-N-D. This is a German wall, which means after opening war, it was a little bit of everything over here developed for trade, for open trafficking. So hence the name of this area, the Bund. And you may see a lot of nice buildings over here, and they all belong to a new classic style. And the building here we're passing by is the Bank of China Shanghai branch, which is just on the right-hand side. And the building next door is the famous Peace Hotel. The Peace Hotel. Sorry, parking is not allowed on this one because there's a lot of traffic. And if we park our bus in the middle of the street, well, it's very dangerous. And also we'll be given a ticket by the policeman. And then here on the left-hand side, you see a statue. And this is the statue of Mr. Chen Yi, who was a very close colleague of Mao Zedong after 1949. And he was elected the first mayor of Shanghai City for Mao Zedong's new government for Shanghai City. And the Peace Hotel, the building on the right-hand side, is a historic building because the owner of the Peace Hotel a long time ago was a Jewish Sassoon by name. This is the first branch of Kentucky Fried Chicken. So we just drive through the whole length of the Bund area. So you may ask me, where is the Asian part of Shanghai City? Actually, the Asian part of Shanghai City is further down to the south in the front. And how about Shanghai's today's picture? That's the Bund. Soon we'll be down to the second largest shopping street. It's Huahai Street by name. Huahai Street. There are 49 days, which means 7 weeks to go. And for the people that die in Shanghai, they have no choice. It's always cremation because of limitation of space.
It's good that they're used. It's tough on the people.
Those are nice.
I'll say, you still want to sit in the front?
No, you have to pay for that. That's like
Now look at the distribution of the evening newspaper. This is the distribution of the evening newspaper, and this is the mail bus, small mail bus. For the mail service, it's very efficient in Shanghai. This is for the And also, when we come down to this area, you may notice a change of fashion. This is the area. This is because we're going to reuse a lot of building materials. Otherwise, we use a big ball to knock them down. Okay, we're now passing by a local park on the left-hand side. You see a lot of parks all over Shanghai. It's important. It's a part of life for the local people because park will be being used by senior people in the morning for doing exercise, and late night also park will be busy for the young people to enjoy their own privacy. I just mentioned some of the special things to you, some of you, and about the same uniform just on the right hand side. This is the security policeman. In the city you don't see soldiers, you see security policemen. They wear pistols and they wear stick. They walk like heroes. They are really heroes on the street.
They walk like heroes. What's happening? Firefighters. Fire station.
Here we're getting to some of the local fashions.
FC Specialty Store.
Oh, got a question. All of a sudden, no bikes. It's because downtown area over here, bicycles are not allowed.
Certainly has no travel.
Search Institute of Arts and Crafts place. Actually, they have a showroom, so still they get some souvenirs if you like them. You may you may check the quality, and also you may negotiate the price with them when you visit that place.
I'm just frustrated. So you're That's right.
So here, can I make sure with you how many people will be working down on the avenue, the former Avenue Jaffe on your own? Would you please raise your hand? And how many people want to be? How many people want to be with you to go further down to the research place of arts and crafts? How many for free time on the street? How many? I mean, now you raise for the free time on the street. Okay, I see. It's just less people. More people are going with me. Okay, that's fine.
Do they sell arts and crafts stuff on the?
Yeah, they do, and also they have a showroom. Okay, shopping is available there. It's the place a little bit for cash flow.
Cash flow out.
I need to talk to the policeman for the tax.
Thank you very much. Needed that.
Look what he's doing. He's talking with probably telling them we got a load of tourists there. They want to, they're anxious to spend money.
They would have been patient.
Crazy Americans. Let me jump ahead and get them to where we can part them from their money.
We'll give you 10% of what they spend.
No, we're not in Mexico.
We're not? Is that what they do in Mexico?
Oh, sure.
They're here too. Marilyn nods her head in agreement. Me?
experienced it.
Yep. Many times.
What's that?
Many times.
Where?
Everywhere.
I can tell you that Peter had bribed the guy at the train station, the one that's you on the train, to get us the soft seat. It wouldn't let us buy the tickets. Wouldn't let us buy the seats. So, but we got there, of course, for 20 seats. Right.
If you want out, so you can take this.
Smart guy, super man economy. You have to take directions.
Yeah,
First guy.
This is ours.
Okay, tell us where to go.
Good luck.
And you know that their exit is a red light.
Well, the policeman here in the front is my cousin.
Oh, yeah, right.
So we can do special things on the street.
Right.
That caused a traffic jam. Oh, we can go ahead and this way here. Okay, we
Get a pretty bus right there.
Floor it.
Yeah, slower.
We can't do this 600 US. Okay, we count 10. Yeah. That's good.
Did we leave the other bus?
Oh, we've lost
Accident. We run against a small accident. Swear if you notice it. And for this
Museum.
People's Square, this is actually the People's Square of Shanghai City, which is the former race course which was run by the British at that time for gambling. And now we are working on a lot of things in this place. We are working on the new building for Shanghai Museum. We are working on the new building in the distance on the right-hand side for Shanghai People's Standing Committee Congress. And also we're working over here on the subway terminal, one of the two subway terminals. And also we are working on the largest underground parking in this area. Many bicycles. It makes a difference if you walk.
City Awakening.
And this building before 1949 was run by the owner of the race course.
Norwegian architecture.
Who was a French. So imagine what a life for the foreign people at that time in Shanghai.
Yeah, she's already got one. Good for her.
This way we'll have enough time to do a service.
There's a bathroom right across.
The statue is revolutionary campaign, and he was killed by the Kuomintang government. So we have his statue over here for the people to remember him. So now this is the American consulate on the left-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
Got on this bus.
Here, the building on the
1:30.
left-hand side is the Japanese consulate.
Look at all the lights.
2 hours and 10 minutes.
When I said it's Blue Festival.
We're still not where we want to go.
Yeah, we use.
They book toy with her. She has all that. But she'll be just.
I don't know who lives here, but they're doing all right. Yep.
Here's another place for a real estate project, just on the right-hand side.
We'd made a pit stop at the Cypress Hotel. Beautiful little place here.
There'll be the one waterfall. They never do waterfalls. Probably because they don't want to do a pump.
Probably a good point.
Yeah, the only place I've seen a waterfall was in the Shanghai train station. At the soft seat terminal waiting area. All these other places don't do waterfalls.
Smells.
What are they called? Carp? Good job, thank you.
That's Kowloon. And that's Hong Kong Island over there.
For your comfort and safety, please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the fasten seatbelt signs have been turned off.
Take these.
Just a minute. Cut this out.
Okay, I'll open one now. Do you want to take this whole thing and put it in your pocket?
Sure.
There's your two.
It's our little room. And here's our neighbors.
I'm sorry. I don't want to walk right in front of it.
Somebody's house over there. Real nice. I wish I would have a little time with his job.